guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or go by AlwaysMoreSims here on YouTube, and today we're doing another current household, this time for the month of March. I just want to give you guys like a heads up. This is hands down the most chaotic current household I think I've ever had. It has been quite crazy and also a lot of fun, but hectic. Like it's like borderline super fun. At the same time, I'm gonna rip my hair out in frustration. So yes, for once the house I'm using is not actually built by Lil Simsy. This house is off the gallery. It's from somebody else that I follow. Belle, I don't know if they pronounce her last name Pinte, I don't know, but it's from this person. It is, and the house is all the way from like the bottom of the catalog, so I'm not gonna waste time like scrolling back through to find it, but that is the creator of the house. Again, it's towards the bottom, so yes. Anyways, I guess we'll just go ahead and get right on into this. So this sim is the one that Ayla was expecting in last month's current household. So Ayla was pregnant. This is the baby she was pregnant with. This is Jalen. And Jalen has 7 kids. And we're still actually going to have one more. But the thing is, my household is full. So it basically is still working that, like, his husband is actually the one that normally has the kids. But it's still a thing that I don't know who the heir will be, you don't know who the heir will be, but I just don't have room in my household to physically have one of them get pregnant. Well, have his husband, Hayden, get pregnant. So until, like, we're gonna have to wait a while too. So until just technically his second oldest, moves out, we will not be able to have our heir. Now, I said he's had 7 kids. If you count down below, we only have 6 children in the household, and I will get to that whole drama. So Jalen is a perfectionist dog lover, and he's very ambitious. He works in the civil designer career. He has done like nothing in this career. Okay, I don't work on this at all because I'm so busy trying to raise kids. Even though Hayden's a stay-at-home dad, Hayden doesn't have a job. I still like never work on any of his stuff. So Jalen does not have a lot going on right now. Speaking of his husband, so this is Hayden. I got Hayden off the gallery. Oh, I don't remember. I'm really sorry. I don't remember who made him because I downloaded him and another sim that I will introduce to you later. I downloaded them as like housemates, as like roommates basically. And then now they're married, like he's married to Hayden. So he is Hayden. He's married to Jalen. So I don't really remember. I just kind of grabbed a couple like attractive sims off the gallery, and I do apologize for that. So yeah, so Jalen has 7 children. So originally Jalen was married. No, he wasn't married. He was dating a woman named Alexia. Alexia got pregnant and had Atlas. Then Alexia met Elias, or Elias. I'm not really sure how you pronounce his name, but Elias, that's how I'm saying it. Elias and Hayden were the roommates. They were the ones that like lived together. Now, I will admit, I installed them to cause drama. However, I was not really I was actually expecting Jalen to be the one to be the cheater, not Alexia. But Alexia ended up like getting with Elias, got pregnant again, and had Christopher. In the process, Jalen and her broke up. Well, Jalen was like, wow, that guy she left me for, his roommate's kind of hot. And then we had Hayden, and we got with Hayden instead. And together they have had 6 children, which is a lot. So we have Atlas, but Atlas lives with his mom and his stepdad. Alexia took custody of Atlas, which works out because then we had all of our kids. So we don't really see Atlas. Unfortunately, we don't have much of a relationship with him, but he does have a 7th child living with his ex and her husband. So he also has the same exact haircut as his half-brother. So then Hayden and Jalen had their first child. This is Marley, spelled in the most extra way possible. But yeah, this is Marley. She's an animal enthusiast. I haven't done like anything with her aspiration. I don't really know what to say. That's Marley. And then we had, and I don't have, and some of you might not believe me, and okay. I promise I never once put on lay line, the lot trait. I never put that on. Neither of the guys have the fertility, like, extra wish thing that you can buy with your points. Neither of them have that. I didn't use MC Command Center, but we had triplets, which I was not ready for. We had triplets. We had Eliana, Ellery, and Everett. Triplets. They are toddlers now. So Eliana is a charmer. Ellery is silly. So we have 2 girls, Eliana and Ellery. And then Everett is our little boy, and he's angelic. I was like, okay. Done. Forgot that I turned Risky Woohoo on. Next thing I know, it's literally, I don't even think it'd been like a day or 2 since the triplets had been born, and Hayden's pregnant again. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Hoping my luck with multiples was done. I was proven wrong, because then we had twins. Nadine and Nola. Or might be backwards. I don't know. Nadine and Nola. And I kid you not. I was shaking, and I almost started crying, because I was like, I don't want twins. I have triplet toddlers. I'm playing on short lifespans, so most likely the twins will age up before the triplets are children. And I'm just like, this is so much. There's so much going on. Oh my god. But yeah, I promise you, and again, you can believe me or not, I did not cheat to have triplets and then twins. I did not turn on lay line for triplets. Or I don't think on lay line gives you triplets, but I didn't put it on for the twins. They don't have the fertility bonus trait. I think it's Hayden. I think Hayden is the one that is extremely fertile, because Jalen had 2 like standalone children before that, Atlas and Marley. So I think Jaden is not Jade. Oh my god, I can't get their names. I keep mixing their names up. I even do it in my head. I refer to them as the wrong names all the time. But even I think Hayden is our fertile girdle over here. So man is sprouting multiples from his loins. So I really wanted to have a dog, especially since Jalen is a dog lover, and we had a dog. His name was Aztec. I know it's an odd name for a dog. Aztec was like, so where Sushi was like the chillest, almost like amazing dog, Atlas was the complete opposite. Atlas was a disaster of a dog. He was so cute, but he was a mess. He was always sick. He was always like running away. He never got enough attention, which that I could understand. I could understand not having enough attention because we had our hands full with the kids. But Aztec was a disaster of a dog. So it got me back for being so lucky with Sushi. So yeah. So then I guess we'll move on to the family tree. So again, this is what we've got. So we have 3 kids. Ayla and Myra had 3 kids in the last generation. Leanna married a guy named Mateo, and they had a son named Ashton. No, they had 2 kids. I forgot. So after Jalen and Leanna moved out, they Ayla and Myra, I'm mixing up so many names, apparently decided to have another child, and Cameron was born. Cameron is a high school student. I have never met Cameron. I forget Cameron exists all the time. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. This is a pretty tame family tree. I normally have more to talk about, but nope, it's just we've had 7 children. Oh my god. 7 children, and yep. I love this house though. I've had to kind of rework some things to like get all the toddler beds to fit. I love this bedroom though upstairs because there's a family that I house sit for, and they recently within the last couple of years have remodeled their house, and each of the kids' bedrooms have their own little bathroom like this right off of it. So they have their own like toilet and sink, and then so like on the upstairs there's like 2 bedrooms on one side of the stairs, 2 bedrooms on the other side. And so they each have their own like little like vanity and toilet, and then between the bathrooms there's a shared shower, but it's very similar to like this. And I actually thought this was so cool when I first saw it. I'm like, I think that's just such a neat like concept. But anyways, so that's really about it. Again, I do intend on getting Hayden pregnant one more time and having one more baby to be our heir, because I hate choosing from multiples. Like I hate like picking like a triplet or picking a toddler or picking a twin, and I always use the last born. So I mean, I could use Marley, but that's not how we've been playing. We've been playing that you guys don't know who the heir is. I don't know who the heir is, so we're not gonna do that. But yeah, these guys are going to be really old too. Like they're going to be right before they turn into elders when the heir is born. I might even actually have to cheat Marley to like age up a little faster, but we'll make it work. And you guys will see how I make it work, I guess, in a couple minutes when I switch to the next generation. Because I think what I'm going to do is, I think we're going to do 100 baby challenge next month. So I'm going to play another generation to like keep us caught up. So yeah, I think I will see you guys all in just a second. Hey guys, welcome back to my current household. So this is the 4th generation, and yeah, I don't really know what to say. So this house is actually not built by Little Simsy. It is built by another person on the gallery that goes by, I never know how to say their last name, Belle Pinte, I don't know, it's Belle and then Pinte. And this house is actually really old. This was before cottage living, so all of the crops are just like they're not sporadically placed. There's no snow on the ground, there's actually like terrain painted like stripes for like everything to be placed on, but it looks kind of sporadic with the snow. But we have potatoes, blueberries, and then in the backyard we actually have, so back here there's carrots. So yes, I don't know, actually I think it's really cute. I'm going with the story that it is our heir's wife's, like this is like her like grandparents, like, and I think the house is actually called like grandparents' house or like grandma and grandpa's farm or something like that. And I'm just like pretend that she like inherited the house, and so it just made sense that they move into it. So yeah, when I left off a couple minutes ago, Hayden, actually nobody was pregnant because my household was full, but I promised that we would be having one more child as soon as a spot in the household cleared up. Then once the spot cleared up, once Marley moved out, we got pregnant with our heir. This is Zale. Zale is a dog lover, genius, and a goofball. And he has the joke star aspiration. I never do anything with this. He's in the comedian entertainment career. Like, honestly, he's kind of a rather basic sim, but yeah. So that's Zale. He was the one that didn't even exist last time. This is his lovely wife, Hattie, who is heavily pregnant, as you can see. Hattie is very pregnant. So she is romantic, lactose intolerant, and self-assured. She has the leader of the pack aspiration. I've done nothing with this. Nothing at all. And Hattie normally has her hands pretty full, like taking care of all the crops outside. Because it normally does take quite a while to take care of all of the crops. Thankfully, none of them are all 3 crops are not in season at the same time. Normally just like 2 of them are, so that does help, but she doesn't have a job. She's a stay-at-home mom, and actually she's the one that makes all the money. The crops bring in the most money, because we have Yeah, blueberries, potatoes, and carrots. And the blueberries are like a jackpot. So yeah, she's got a pretty high cooking and a pretty high gardening skill. So yes, that is Hattie. Hattie is another sim that I got off the gallery. She's from Vanilla Sugar Sims. I use Vanilla Sugar Sims all the time. Hattie is from near the bottom. I think her name was originally like April. I'm not gonna wait for this to load, but just you'll find her eventually. This is also not her her normal outfit. So this is the outfit she actually, oh no, come here. So this is the outfit that the sim actually comes in, and she has like her hair is like down, but I put it up. But this is not a very pregnancy friendly outfit, so I gave her a second outfit, and that's what she wears when she's pregnant. So they have 2 kids, baby on the way. This is their eldest. This is Kendrick. He literally aged up like 2 hours ago Sims time. He is adventurous and a geek, and he has the archaeology scholar aspiration. I've never done anything with this. I don't even actually know how to use this. But yeah, that's his aspiration. Again, he's like freshly aged up teenager. So he has like, there's nothing right now. Then we have his younger sister. So this is Ember. Ember is hot-headed, and she has the artistic prodigy trait. Got like just kind of random traits. She still has 4 days till she ages up, but yeah, so that's Ember. And then we have our dog. So this is the dog. This is Adele. I believe Adele's an Irish setter, but she's a really good dog. I really like this dog. Our last dog was oh no, I'm not remembering his name. That makes me feel bad. Over here, Bangle. His name was Bangle. He was another big dog. I believe he was a Bernese mountain dog. But he was not very bright. He was a good dog. He just wasn't the brightest. But I really like Adele. She's a really good dog. So yeah, this is the house. The barn has just got a bunch of like random stuff. Oh, she needs to come take care of these. We have just these, like, she had random crops in her inventory, so I just planted them. She had spinach, begonias, roses, and then bell peppers. So there were just these little like randomly placed potted plant things, and so I just planted some other things just because I could. So now we'll look at the family tree. So quite a big family tree. Yeah, look at this. So if you remember in the story from the previous generation, so Jalen was our heir. He was he was engaged to a woman named Alexia. Alexia, like, while Jalen was at work, Alexia was like sleeping with the neighbor. Like, she was like hitting on him, ended up sleeping with him. So Jalen and while Alexia is pregnant with Jalen's child, together they have Atlas. Atlas, however, moves out. Like, once Jalen caught Alexia, and I believe the dad's, like, the guy she was treating on him, I believe his name was Elias, I don't even know how you say it. But once Jalen caught them, Alexia moved in with the neighbor, took Atlas with her. Jalen saw, like, the neighbor had a roommate, Hayden, and Jalen was like, oh, he's cute, and so we ended up getting with Hayden, and then together they had 7 children. Hayden was extremely fertile, because we had one, like, quote unquote, like, single child, like one standalone child, which is Marley. Then we had triplets, which is these 3, and then which is these 3, and then we had twins. And then our heir was born. So, Atlas did not get married, did not have kids. I believe he's actually still living in the house of his mom and stepdad. I don't even know, no, they're both dead. They also had a child together, so he has a half-brother, Christopher, but, yeah, not that, it's really that, no, it doesn't really matter. And then, so Marley married a woman named Reagan, and together they had Bradford. Then we had the triplets, so Ellery, Eliana, and Everett. So Everett married Layla, and together they had Belle and Dahlia. Ellery married Leonardo, and together they had twins. They had Marcellus and Michael, and then they had Gia. And then Gianna married a woman named Eliana. Where are you at, Gianna? Eliana married a woman named Georgia. Together they had Reggie, and then they had Dario, and then Taylor and Tiara are twins, and then they had Shannon. Now, we then had twins, so we had Nadine and Nola. Nadine had a mood swing on her birthday. I've never had this happen before, but she was enraged from a mood swing. Now, teenagers can't die from being angry. However, I wasn't paying attention. She aged up and almost immediately keeled over and died. So, unfortunately, Nadine didn't have any kids. She didn't get married. Nadine died. However, her sister Nola is actually engaged to May, but they aren't technically married, so it does, like, May doesn't show up. But together they had Orson and Octavius. Those two are also twins, like, very fertile. Very fertile genes. Kind of afraid that Hattie might be pregnant with multiples. Crossing my fingers she's not. And then they also had Rory. And then that brings us to Zale and his family. So I think that's everything. I think so. Next month I plan on doing another 100 baby challenge. Current household. So I guess it'll be at least May. Like, it'll be May or June before I'm back with The Sims 4 for our current household. But yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do have my gaming channel linked down in the description below if you guys like to go check that out. I've been playing A Plague Tale: Innocence, and it is so much fun. So, like, yeah, feel free to check it out. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.